once price trades into our point of interest. And now to GBP USD. On the monthly time frame, price is still very bearish. We haven't seen any major break of structure for us to change our bias from a sell to a buy on our monthly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, right, we can see that price is at this very low. So we may see price breaking this very low on the weekly time frame, or we may just see some reaction of it all the way to the upside, because there's actually another block residing right here, right? Price might disregard it and continue its sell to the downside. And on the daily time frame, there's a box pattern here, shoulder sweep break. We want to see price returning into one spot 32279 on the daily time frame before riding our sales even more fiercely. So for today, what are we looking at? On the 4-hour time frame, favoring my most recent swing from point A to point B, I want to see price trading into 61.8% fib level, or we may see price coming all the way. Okay, I want to see price retracing into 61.8% fib level. Actually, I was actually looking at this box pattern, but it has already played out. Shoulder sweep break, return into the shoulder, and we just kept seeing GBP USD selling all the way to the downside. So I want to see some retracement into 61.8% fib level before riding my sales all the way to the downside. So for today, on my 1-hour time frame, what am I looking out for? There's a shoulder, right? There's a shoulder right here, a box pattern, shoulder sweep break. I want to see price returning into one spot 29380. And if I want to take the buy to that point of interest on our 1-hour time frame, there's a shoulder for a buy on the 15 minutes time frame right here. Shoulder, there's a shoulder here, there's a sweep, and there's a break. So price is presently sitting at this shoulder on the 15 minutes time frame for a buy into the 1-hour shoulder. So you might be interested in taking this buy on GBP USD, right? I'm already in buy, riding it into our 1-hour shoulder level for a sell, right? We can actually see that there's more room to the upside right here. So for us to take opportunity on both sides, for the buy and for the sell, there's already an entry signature that has been printed out here. Shoulder sweep break, and then price is presently sitting at this shoulder. You might want to take the buy, or you might want to just wait for price to get into you might just want to wait for price to get into the 1-hour shoulder, whatever floats your boat. And on Euro USD, for the monthly time frame, price still very bearish, and on the weekly time frame, price is also bearish, right? Price has taken out this low, and we want to see more sells to the downside, maybe a little bit of a retracement before seeing the sell-off on Euro USD. And on the daily time frame too, price is still selling massively, and it hasn't even found a spot to rest yet for it to retrace and continue its journey to the downside. And on the 4-hour time frame too, right? On the 4-hour time frame, price is still doing its thing. Price is still doing its thing. And fibbing from point A to point B, right? I want to see price retracing into some premium levels, 61.8% fib level, 50% fib level, or 78.6% fib level, and I will be taking the sells on Euro USD. And on the 1-hour time frame, there's something really interesting. A box pattern has already printed out. There's a shoulder sweep break. So I want to see price returning into one spot 06286, and I will be taking the sell on Euro USD. Right, so on the 15 minutes time frame too, I saw the same thing pointing out. There's a shoulder, sweep, break, and price actually returned into the shoulder for a buy on the 15 minutes time frame. We want to buy into the 1 hour shoulder on Euro USD. And as you can see, price actually returned into the shoulder, and you're seeing push to the upside. So you might want to take advantage of this buy into the 1 hour box pattern for a sell, or you may just want to wait for price to get into the 1 hour shoulder before taking any trade, whatever floats your boat. But for GBP USD, I'm actually buying into the 1 hour shoulder, for a sell, right? There's a 15 minutes box pattern that printed out for a buy, so I'm taking advantage of it, and I'm buying all the way into the box pattern for a sell on the 1 hour time frame. Please, if you have questions, you can actually type in the chat box. If you have questions or a contrary bias, or if you're seeing something way different from what has been analyzed, please feel free to type in the chat box. Okay, you want to see GBP USD again, Mr. Favor? What time frame? I'm already on the chat. Okay, right. While you're still trying to type in the chat box, we're coming to the city of Abuja in 2 weeks' time for the FX Bootcamp training. If you're yet to sign up for the training, this is a very good opportunity for you to sign up for the training, and we're going to be having a very nice time together, right? We're going to be having an amazing time together. Tell someone to tell someone if you know someone who is interested in Forex trading and they really don't know where to start from. The FX Bootcamp training is a good platform to start from. Mr. Joseph Favor, you said I should, you want to see the GBP USD chart. What time frame? I'm actually waiting for you to type in. If there are more questions, please type in chat box. We will be dropping our number for WhatsApp inquiry on how to go about registering for the upcoming training. All right, so I assume that Mr. Favor is not on this call at the moment. We will be going on a very brief break, and we'll be having Lekon coming up with analysis on gold and the yen basket. Oh, you wanted to confirm the box pattern strategy, I guess. Have you confirmed yet? All right. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you by 2 p.m. for the New York session. Cheers and God bless.
Are you looking for a reputable Forex Academy in the city of Abuja where you learn how to trade and also earn from financial markets? Look no further. Value Flow Trading has you covered.
Okay, my name is David Iloba. I'm joining from Abuja. I'm happy for this experience. I've learned a lot. I've been trying to understand Forex, but at least I have a better understanding of it after this class.
Before now, I traded for a while. Coming here, I had to unlearn and relearn.
This is my first time attending this class. I don't regret applying for this class at all. I've learned a lot, particularly the psychology of money. Our tutors has been really amazing. They ensure that everyone is carried along. Commend them for that.
I've only heard all this. Nothing should stop you from enrolling for the FX Bootcamp happening in the city of Abuja, where we are determined to help you get started in trading. And if you're already on that journey, we are determined to help you improve on your trading journey and get you to the place of profitability within a considerable time. This training is scheduled to hold from between 7th to 29th of November 2024, and this time around we'll be working with a select few number of people. If you want to be part of these people, do well to sign up now. Now, click the link below or send us a DM to sign up now. See you in class.
Abuja, you asked for it.
Yeah, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Market Follow, brought to you by the Value Trading Team and powered by our preferred broker, Opta. Just type in the chat box and if you so right now we'll be going into the breakdown of the precious metal. Okay, so we'll be going into the breakdown of the precious metal right now. Starting from the weekly time frame, what are we actually paying out in the market? All right, so let's start from let's look at the monthly time frame. Now, if you look at the monthly time frame, I don't believe everyone can see my chart, please. Good. So this is the monthly time frame of precious metal and is more of a bearish move, and that's what we're seeing begins and where it's still heading to. All right. So as you can see, one thing we are just, personally, I'm really anticipating is this month can be truly close bearish. If it closes bearish, then we are good to go. We know that the next few months into the new year is going to be a bearish move for the precious metal. All right. So let's quickly go back to market last week during the New York session. Last week, Friday, we said pre-information of where data we see. You can see the rejection candle right at that top there. You can see this is it. You can see this particular candle and this that consume this one. All right, so that is a very good one. As a matter of fact, I'm still also anticipating that this week should close bearish, and if it closes bearish, then we have a very clear confirmation of where we are heading to on the precious metal because of this dollar strength that we are having currently now. And like we know previous weeks, some weeks back, that the precious metal that happens to be the most preferred safe haven asset, and after the release US, economic election, US results. So we see how the market has been pushing through, and the dollar seems now to be now the most preferred safe haven asset. Not even the yen itself. Dollar, all light is on the dollar right now. And you can see how things are really moving and pushing through for the precious metal. All right, so now let's use that information as to technical to see where exactly we are heading to and where is all our opportunities in the course of this run all the way to the downside. Now, if you look at it, sometimes on Monday, we're expecting that the precious metal should rally into this zone that we have here. We're expecting that it should rally into this zone that we have here, which is this fair value gap that we have here. That price should come all the way. This is the Monday move. That price should come all the way into this zone. Then we begin the sell. But we could see that price did not even get there at all. Did not reach that fair value gap at all before it starts collapsing all the way to the downside. And throughout this week, there's been a sell move for the precious metal all through. Now, where we see a little bit pullback. Now, all we are doing is we don't want to catch the pullback because we've seen right now that the trend is clearly broken. But how that this looks more of a sharp move to the upside, and we see a corresponding move to the downside too. And now that this particular low has been broken to the downside, what exactly are we now looking for to see moving forward? Now, what we are looking for right now is there's still high tendency for price to come all the way and tap into this daily order block that we have here, which is this particular level here. So, and we've seen that price, it looks more like intentional. That price did not really tap into that order block before it reverses back to the upside. And today may be the move to the downside. However, knowing fully well that since Monday we've been on a bearish move to the downside, then today we may just see some little push a little bit to the upside, probably into this level gap that we have here or into this flip zone. So let's have a flip zone drawn just below this particular zone here. So this is our flip zone. So what we may likely see today is just a move like this, somehow this could move. Then we can continue our push to the downside, which is the best scenario that is likely to happen, or better still, we are likely to see another move from this point all the way to this daily order block. Then we'll now see the reversal all the way back. But when price gets to this particular flip zone, we should definitely see some level of reaction back to the downside. Then if it's going to break it up, then we know where it's heading to. Is either this fair value gap inside here or the POIs, wherever it is. But from what we see on dollar this morning, we truly know where the dollar is heading to, which is still the upside, as Cynthia already analyzed. That weekly shoulder of the dollar, that's where we see the dollar still rallying into, particularly now that everybody is highly optimistic on the dollar. All right. So now on the 4-hour time frame, what is the trade setup that we have on the 4-hour time frame? We've seen clearly well on the 4-hour that everything is clearly is now bearish. We've seen the clean market structure shift to the downside now for the pressure. Particularly this shoulder was what I have been anticipating, that when price get to this zone, price should push backward, back to the upside, but is highly violated yesterday, and you can see how that price cleared the whole level. This particular zone is what I have been waiting for. That when price gets to this level, we should see it, bounce back, but it violates this low, and you can see how that price is 15. So now that it has already done that, all we are looking out for is the other tendency, like we did on the daily time frame, for price to come to this split zone that we have here, this particular level, then collapse to the downside, which is inside this daily order block, or price comes here first and now push back to this zone to continue its sell to the downside. But no, don't lose sight of those levels we already marked at the upside too, that price can still rally and get into, so that you won't feel too relaxed for the sale of the precious metal. All right. So now on the 1-hour time frame, what do we have? On the 1-hour time frame, everything on the 1-hour is highly bearish. You can see how that price is just coming all the way down. Now, this is just a very quick hint for everyone this morning too, that whenever we are having a very long trend to the downside like this, you can take advantage of your Fibonacci tool. Just anywhere you see a very clear swing, draw your Fibonacci tool for the retracement to the discount level, and you start either to sell or to buy any direction you see. But for this particular one, you just draw your Fibonacci, and as price reverses back to the premium, sell again, down again. You get the point now. Since we are in a sell trend, so all you are going to be looking for is when price gets to premium again of the last swing, you look for opportunity to sell when your structure aligns. So like this particular move now, this is what I would have done. Just draw my levels here and here, draw it here, and be waiting as price gets to the 50% or even 61% flip level. And you can see this is even a flip zone that we have here. This is the flip zone, which is also correlating with the 61% flip level. And that is what we see how price reacted at the 50% flip level yesterday all the way to the downside again. So you can always take advantage of this particular tool as you keep moving forward. Now, what is the now trend for today for the precious metal? If we look at it on the 15-minute time frame. Now, on the 15-minute time frame, we have reverse pattern right on the 15-minute time frame. However, I would simply advise wait when you see price get there. That's when you should take your entry. Now, this is the shoulder that we've seen that we expect that price may still come back into. Now, if price comes back, this is the shoulder within the sweep and within the possible break to the upside. And just below the shoulder is this particular order block. So price may come all the way and come and clear liquidity around this particular level, take this particular low out and tap into this order block. When price taps into this order block, you may want to look for opportunity to just long a bit to the upside. But remember that the overall trend still remains a buy. Yeah, a sell if you want to take your sell. Now, if you take any buy from this point, when price gets to that flip zone, just get out of the market. All right, get out of the market. So that is how we move. That's how you do it, and you get the best of it. All right. So if you look at the 5-minute time frame just to see what exactly is going on the 5 minutes too, you are going to see it becomes now clean and clear. Remember the other block we saw on the 15-minute time frame, and just below that other block, which is this level, you see how there is a level of decided. So when price gets into that other block, don't just jump in. Make sure you see maybe your bullish engulfing candidate, or you wait and see if price is within, you can confidently follow through to the upside. All right, so that is that for the precious metal. Let's quickly take a flight to Japan to see what is going on in Japan. Now, this is the yen basket, and remember our analysis on Monday for the yen basket, how that we expect price to still sell all the way to the downside, and that is out. Remember, all focus is currently on the dollar right now. Dollar seems more of the focus in the market right now, and you can see how that price is just coming down gradually. And remember where we say that we still expect price to get to clear liquidity at this low of the daily time frame. And at the same time, I tendency of price coming to tap into this flip zone that we have here. All right. So that ends the reason why we have this particular markup for the trade. All right. Now, if you look at it on the 4-hour time frame too, you're going to see that it's just ranging gradually to the downside, and that is what we are seeing on the yen basket, particularly even if you look at it on the 1-hour time frame, you are going to see that everything looks more to the downside. And knowing fully well where we still expect price to get to, then that gives us a pre-information of what we should be expecting on the other yen correlated pairs. Now let's quickly take a look at GBJPY as the first yen correlated pair, just as we used to do. On the daily time frame of GBJPY, you are going to observe, like we said, that we expect it to range for a while, just as AUDJPY has ranged for a while. And remember what we said, particularly about the yen pair that we expect to catch up with this particular move that has happened on the orders. So right now we are seeing that it's still, GBJPY is still very much in that range, just as AUDJPY did its own earlier. And what we are still expecting for GBJPY is whenever the yen basket now turns to that particular level, we may just see a sharp move to this upside, which is going to be to this shoulder that we have here, this particular move here. Just let me draw it here. So we may see price get here, then begin to turn back to the downside. However, the overall trend still remains a sell trend. So all we are seeing here is more of a pullback for the sell to continue. All right, because we are still expecting a buy, strong buy, or for the yen basket. Now, if you look at it on the 4-hour time frame, it's still very much in that range that we said long time ago. So we expect it just to be ranging, and if there's any means for it just to clear the upside, then start its downtrend, just as we are expecting on the yen basket. Now, what is the now trade for GBJPY? If you look at the daily time frame, 1 hour time frame of GPJPY, it's coming now. Let it clear this particular low. When it clears this particular low, you are going to observe that we have more like a shoulder inside here. And if we see this particular shoulder that we have here, we've seen our price swept every of this low, and we've seen the break to the upside. So price is more coming down to clear liquidity here and tap into this low. So I am of the opinion that with this high tendency, we see this particular level protected. But if you zoom in very much and clearly, you are going to observe that price still have room, knowing pretty well that we are in a downtrend, so it still have room to just come down. So instead, let's just wait and see clear entry for sell on GPGPY, and that's what we should be looking out for right now. All right, so that's what we should be looking out for. Now, the 15-minute time frame to see the now trade of GPJPY. Now, what is going on GPJPY? Yes, we're seeing price, building structures to the upside gradually, but we are not. We really know clearly that we are in a range for GPJPY on the higher time frame. So everything you are seeing is just a range, but inside that range, if you truly want to cash something out, then this is it. So which means this particular shoulder should still hold, and we've seen how that price pushes all the way to the top. So right now, we may see price, just push back if it doesn't clear this particular low. But if it clears this particular low, then we expect it to sell all the way into this equal low that we have here that was being swept. So this low should be, protected for price to continue back up because we are in a range. So it clears low and start pushing up again. All right. So that is the move that we are expecting for GPJPY. Now, if you look at it on the 5-minute time frame to see what exactly is going on the 5-minute time frame of GJ, you're going to observe that yes, it seems like yes, price may react where it is currently now to the upside. But before you take any buy or anything, look out for your entry signature, which is a bullish variation for a buy and a bearish variation for a sell. If you don't see it, you're not taking it. All right. So make sure you stick strictly to your trading plan. All right. So that is that for GBP JPY. And lastly, before we round everything up, we are going to look at AUD JPY. What has been going on AU? This is it now on the daily time frame, just as it said that it is been the one ranging for a very long while, and you can see it right here. So GPGPY is just been ignoring, but this guy has been ranging for a very long while, and we've seen it how it push all the way to the upside and start coming down, of which we've not seen that GPY. But for AUD GPY, it's been in a sell move. All right, so let's check it on the 4-hour time frame. We are going to observe on the 4-hour time frame too. It's still very much, bearish all the way to the downside, but in a range, and that range that we are seeing is just the missed market. See, the whole of this place is a range, so there is more probability. Better you just wait and see what price does. But if you come to the lower time frame, like 1 hour and 15 minutes, if you see any entry there on 1 hour to been a range for the past few days, particularly since last week. This range is looking more of a bearish flag. You can see it right here. So there's high probability you see price just collapse to the downside. Even if you look at it on the 15-minute time frame, there's nothing in it. It's just very much in the range. So the best thing you should look out for is sometimes one thing you should always do. Sometimes when you see price after the Asian session, and you see price just clear the high, and because the market is in range, so you see price clear the high of the Asian session, then you can easily start, selling because we are in a range and you just want to follow through to the downside. So that is what is going on the AUD. Right now, we just have to wait and see a clear move, and we see clear structure on the JPY PS. All right. So that is all. All right. Now, if there's any question, you can easily type in the chat box. Let's quickly look at it, and we can, keep moving forward before we call it a day. All right, questions? AG Crown. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for always showing up to truly celebrate you. Thank you. Now, Anne Osaroti says, what does a bullish variation for a buy looks like? I wish I can tell you here too, but it looks like all right. The best thing you can do is just try and enroll for the FS bootcamp. It's just our pattern, because if I spit that out here, then I'll be so unfair to our students. Does that make sense now? So that's one thing you should understand. So is one thing you should understand is what we are trying to. So just join our community, join our trading community, and you can easily read it up to, all right? So you can easily read it up to. So that is it. That's it, very, very clear. All right, so that is it. So if there's any other question, you can easily type in the chat box so that we can easily follow up with you and you are the best. And if there's none, remember, we, as Cynthia already said, we are coming to the city of Abuja, right, from 7th to 29th for the FS Boot Camp. All right, so take advantage of that. In that training, you are going to understand every of our trading pattern and strategy, particularly how we analyze too, so you take advantage of it. So till we meet again during the New York session, don't miss the New York session by 2 p.m. Make sure you trade cautiously and use your proper risk management strategy. Once again, I'm Lecon Sherry. God bless.
Are you looking for a reputable Forex academy in the city of Abuja where you learn how to trade and also earn from financial markets? Look no further. Value Flow Trading has you covered.
Thank you. My name is David Iloba. I'm joining from Abuja. I'm happy for this experience. I've learned a lot. I've been trying to understand Forex, but at least I have a better understanding of it after this class.
Before now, I traded for a while. Coming here, I had to unlearn and relearn.
This is my first time attending this class. I don't regret applying for this class at all. I've learned a lot, particularly the psychology of money. Our tutors has been really amazing. They ensure that everyone is carried along. Commend them for that.
Haven't you heard all this? Nothing should stop you from enrolling for the FX Bootcamp happening in the city of Abuja, where we are determined to help you get started in trading. And if you're already on that journey, we are determined to help you improve on your trading journey and get you to the place of profitability within a considerable time. This training is scheduled to hold from between 7th to 29th of November 2024, and this time around we'll be working with a select few number of people. If you want to be part of these people, do well to sign up now. Now, click the link below or send us a DM to sign up now. See you in class.
Abuja, you asked for it, now you're going to get it.